Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't know how to say it in Portuguese or
I can
Spanish.
teach you. Feliz aniversário in Portuguese,
Okay, that's difficult. Forget it.
and in Spanish is Feliz cumpleaños.
Feliz cumpleaños.
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 Yes.
Feliz. Feliz cumpleaños. So it's
Yeah.
like you added. So you aged. So congratulations. Okay. Feliz cumpleaños. I'm gonna use that when I go to the bars. And again, pretend like be a bootleg Latino again. That'll work. Hmm, wait, let me just fix this. Okay, so what do we got? How did you celebrate your birthday yesterday? Did you stuff your face with a lot of food? I hope so. If you did, do share.
Not really. Since it was a Monday, I basically just ordered a cake, a really good
He said
uh
cake. Haha.
a really good cake, chocolate with carrot. One of my favorites actually.
Oh, okay. That's
Have
an
you
interesting
ever
combo.
have you ever tasted carrot cake?
I have. Yeah. But they
So
mixed it up with chocolate.
and it's delicious. It's like from heaven.
So it's sweeter than sweet, right? Because it's supposedly carrots are sweet. Then you mix it up with chocolate, but chocolate can be bittersweet, I guess.
Yeah, usually for carrot cakes, usually what we do is when we prepare like the layer that goes on top, the
Mm.
frosting, we do it with 70% cacao, chocolate, so it's not very sweet.
So it is kind of a bittersweet type of contrast, right?
Yeah.
How did you discover this? I've never heard of it. I never tried it.
Growing up, it's pretty common actually for Brazilians to eat this kind of cake.
Or they may have accidentally put carrots. Oh, we're making chocolate cake. Oh, why did you put carrots on it? Then all of a sudden, let's just go with it. Then when they finish it. Then hey, it actually tastes pretty good. It's a good accident, just like a chimichanga. You know how chimichangas were invented? It was an accident.
Oh, really?
Yep. Somebody made a burrito, and I think it fell into the fryer, and then he goes, "Oh, you know what? I might as well try it." Then it was pretty good.
And it was
That's what
pretty
happened.
good.
Yeah.
A lot of good things actually come out of accidents.
Happy accidents.
Happy
For
accidents.
Fortunately, we can't biologically conceive children. Otherwise, there'd be too many happy accidents.
Oh my goodness!
That woke you up.
Oh
Wa-
man!
Wowie zowie.
Wow, is that way? I was not expecting that actually.
Well, those are happy accidents, kind of, but expensive though. You can't. I mean, if you decide to keep it,
I bet that if men could conceive, could bear children, I
yep.
bet that abortion will be legalized everywhere, every
I,
country.
I think it's going to skyrocket. That's a thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Or
If the
maybe Plan B. I guess just take Plan B. There's a lot of drugs. You're taking prep. That you're taking Plan B. That you're taking too many drugs for your body.
Yeah. The thing with Brad, I wanted to ask you. Um,
Hmm.
so the other day, let's pretend that, for example, you're not on prep, right?
Okay.
And you go meet a guy, and when you guys are about to do it, he tells you that he is on prep. Like, what do you do? Do you trust him? Do you like, okay, you're on prep, so it's safe, or do both of the people need to be on prep to be safe?
Well, I'm always on prep. Full medical disclosure, yes. Clinically, yes, I am on prep, but um, it's preferred to share your sexual health status.
Mm.
I mean, after you're being honest, and it's kind of hard to prove if a person is on prep or not, right?
Yes.
So, um, I think you just need to be smart about it. Say initial meetup or doing chats. ask them what are your opinions on prep, etc. I mean, those are just basic questions. If they find it offensive, then I go, it was a basic question and it's clinical. And that alone is a test of a person's maturity. If you ask them about, okay, so how's your sexual health? Are you on prep? Have you taken these shots? Because, or you can initiate it and you go, oh, I'm on prep and I've taken these shots. How about you? So it's kind of, it becomes a dialogue. Um, let me see. How do you on the left know? Oh no! This don't tell me this is another.
Yes,
This is
yes, I
another one.
know. This is a Mandarin actually. Binqiling is ice cream in Mandarin Chinese.
I don't think I've ever had that. Is it any good?
Ice cream? You never had
That
ice cream?
it depends. There's some sucky ice cream out there, okay? Like full of seeds and crap, you know? Like you go, "Oh, I want this fruity ice cream." Then all of a sudden you have all the seeds in your mouth. That's not fun.
No, no,
No.
no. Binqiling is actually ice cream in general. You can use it for any kind of ice cream.
So, is it ice cream or is it just a part of it? What is it?
No, ice cream per se.
So it's more vanilla than vanilla? Is that what you're saying?
Ice. No, I think they can use it for whatever flavor actually. I want ice cream. 我想冰淇淋，我真吃冰淇淋. I want to eat ice cream. I think
Mm,
that's what he is. But actually, he wrote like the romanization version of it. I
right.
don't think I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's right, 100% right, Hayden. But I might be wrong because it's been a while since you know I've studied Chinese, so
Yeah, I've never had it. I never Googled it, but if it tastes good, I will start Googling it later, definitely. So,
so
but
what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
me, a local brand would be Haagen Dazs, where it's the Belgian chocolate one. That's my favorite because it's a good mix of bittersweet. Or if I get desperate, it's chocolate chip. And if nothing else is available, just vanilla. That's it. If nothing else is available.
Yeah, vanilla is pretty vanilla. Actually, there's you cannot go wrong with vanilla.
No, it just feels like you're eating milk. That's it.
Actually,
Sometimes,
you know
leche.
what? I think that Hayden's question was actually referring to another thing because I just Googled
Hmm.
and being chilling is a meme that it's used to express a neutral or positive response to something. It's based on the phonetic English pronunciation of the Chinese word for ice cream. So I was right. It's
Yes.
because of the ice cream Chinese word,
Yep.
but I think that he or she, sorry, I don't know your gender, is referring to the meme, probably.
I've never seen all of those memes, and would it be a funny meme, an offensive meme? I have no idea.
It's a very interesting meme because you remember John Cena.
Yep.
So John Cena made a commercial in China, and he was speaking all during all of the commercials. He was speaking Mandarin Chinese, but
Mm,
because he is not, a native, he had a
right.
very thick accent speaking Chinese. So there is one scene of the commercial that he says "bin chilling," which is ice cream in Chinese. So maybe because of that, the
Hmm.
meme was born. Wow, that was crazy, man.
Well, I have no idea because if it's just a meme, I'm okay with it. But if this is an Asian hate thing, then I can't have that in our channel. That's
No,
another.
I don't think it is. I think it's just a meme. From what I researched, actually, it's just a
Perhaps. Let's find out the intent.
meme.
Anyways, but going back, have that conversation, and to answer your question, would you trust a person? I don't know how long have you known the person, so I can't say it has to be 100%.
Yeah.
So,
So this happened to me. This is why I asked you.
mhm,
This happened to me like a couple of months ago. I was hooking up with a guy, and he said we were about to make out, and he was like, "Oh, I'm on prep," and I
mhm,
was like, "Yeah, but I'm not." So
mhm.
I could have just gone and did it without protection just because he said that he was on PrEP. But I know myself really well. I don't. I'm not saying that he was lying, but I know myself really well, and I have like very. I have a huge problem with anxiety. So if I did it, if I trusted him, even if he was not lying, I know that I wouldn't be able to rest my head on the pillow and sleep peacefully at night because I would be thinking, what if, you know.
It'll get to your
So
head, right? Yeah.
yes. So I know myself. So this is why I
Mm,
didn't proceed.
I mean, I get it. You did the right thing. You always have to follow your gut. And I would have done the same thing. I go, I guess we can do a rain check. Otherwise, are you okay wearing protection? I'll literally ask the person,
Oh,
like, where,
I brought it with me actually. I was
di-
prepared.
what, he didn't agree to it? So,
No, I brought a protection with me. I was already prepared. He was like, "Oh, but I don't have condoms here." And I was like, "No, I have it
so
too."
did he say yes or no?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He said yeah. He said yeah. He's
Okay.
like, "Yeah, it's no, it doesn't really matter." So let's. Yeah, we did
That's good. Then then he took the condom and he put it like this.
it's so sick. Out of nowhere.
I wonder how you reacted.
I would scream. I would be like, "What the fuck?"
He would say, is this how you use it? He's a new superhero, super villain. Condo man.
Condom man.
Instead of Condor Man, Condo Man. Dang. It is what it is. But yes, it's a good thing that you did the right thing. When in doubt, wear gloves.
Don't be dumb. Don't be
Yeah,
dumb.
DBD. Hashtag DBD. No. Yeah. But where was he from? Is he, let me guess, he's a traveler again?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, wow. Yeah, because you told me the demographics there, like mostly foreigners or travelers get to have their hotels and people flock over them. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that's interesting. Um, so
Sad
wait.
reality.
So you talked about the cake for your birthday. Is there anything else that you guys ordered, or did you binge on Japanese food or whatnot?
Not really. I ordered cake just to celebrate after lunch.
Hmm.
And then later that same day, which was yesterday,
Yep.
I bought myself I don't know if you're gonna know that, probably not, but there is a food, a Brazilian food that is very popular, and a
Hmm.
lot of people love it. It's basically called coxinha. I don't know if you've ever heard
What
about
is
that.
it made of?
Coxinha is made of, how do you say that in English? Let me Google that.
Sushi.
Um,
It's kitchen. Ha! No, I'm kidding.
coxinha. That's how I say it.
Cocina. It turned into a kitchen.
Ingredients.
What does
I
it
know that
have?
I know that inside it has boneless, skinless chicken breast.
Okay. Oh,
And
it's not like an empanada? No.
it's not like an empanada because I don't know if empanadas are fried. I think they go inside of the oven, right?
Yep. Yep.
So coxinha is fried. You fry it using oil,
Mm,
or you can use it the air fryer if you don't want to. You know,
that works. Yeah. I mean,
you know,
a lot of
you,
people use air fryers right now.
you know what a croquette is.
Yes. Oh, that's yummy.
So coxinha is very similar to a croquette. It has the crust outside, has the same texture and almost the same flavor. It doesn't have the same flavor because there are some ingredients inside of coxinha that we don't have it in croquette. Croquette is awesome. I
Mm.
love it.
I like
It's
potato
very popular
croquettes.
too.
Potato
Mhm.
croquettes or basic potato croquettes are nice, but I haven't really had like a meat type of croquette. We went to Mitsura, George and I one time went to Mitsura and they had like crab and lobster croquettes and $8 each. Like it's this size, whatnot.
Oh my god, that was a big one.
No, it's just my hand is extended. No, I'm kidding. So I guess I have to describe it like this. I guess it's not that large. Size
Hmm.
queen. It's not that large. When it comes to food, you're a size queen.
Hmm.
Quantity. Quantity is important, right?
Yes, and
And
quality.
quality.
Oh,
Q and Q, Mr. QA person. I know. That's how you
QA.
are. So I agree, croquette. So it's similar to that.
Yeah, it's similar to that, but on the inside, croquette they usually have either cheese. Oh my goodness, my mouth is watering right now. In
Mm.
croquette, they usually have either cheese or meat, but coxinha is almost every time with chicken. So there's
Oh.
this difference.
I know we're gonna jump into another topic, and we're jumping on another topic. So I saw your watch, so that would mean, you know what? iPhone 17 leaks have come out. I don't know if you've seen it.
I did
So there are two
actually.
types of leaks. The one with a giant lens thing in the back to make it more stable, and the other one is a flip.
A
So
flip.
there's a iPhone flip thing for iPhone
I
17. I don't know if
oh,
which of those are authentic.
I think both may be authentic,
Hmm.
maybe because Apple is trying to, the strategy that I read about is that, remember that on the iPhone lineup, we have the Plus model,
I
and
would
like
rather have the iPhone stretch.
that would be a very interesting one.
Yeah, because they just keep saying flip, whatever, open, but I want one to stretch. It's like this is the Matrix.
But
Yeah.
Apple doesn't have a foldable phone yet. They are kind of
No,
late to the game, so they need one, right?
I I personally am hesitant of, folding screens. I don't know what's the longevity of those screens, and it would literally change. Is it still? It's not going to be glass anymore if ever it's foldable, right?
Yes, it's a special kind of glass that is kind of mixed with a material that kind of feels like plastic, but it's not really plastic. So
So it's
I
super scratchable. That's the thing.
um I don't think it is. Like I mean, I have this phone I've been using for almost a year right now,
Okay.
and it's not scratched. But obviously, I take care of my products.
Mhm.
But yeah, they come with like a screen protector pre-applied.
Is that a cover? It has a cover,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Ah, it's protected. It has a condom.
yeah. That's the Galaxy Z Flip. This is the
Oh,
Z
that would
Flip
mean he's
5.
not on prep.
No, he's not.
No, he just doesn't want to get
Charging.
triggers. You don't want to have little flip phones lying all around after it conceives. That would be silly. You go, Eric. Do you want to adopt a flip phone? Because my phone just gave birth to five little flip phones the other day. Oh my god!
Oh, that would be awesome. I could make so much money if I sold
No, you're
them.
gonna sell this children. You're so mean. How could you do that?
It's all about business, baby.
How can you do that? I said, oh, that phone is gonna run away. You go, how dare you sell my children? Yeah, there goes your data. It's gonna go to Apple and go to Google. He goes, I'm going to go to my motherland, fatherland, whatever, and they'll take away your data. Yeah, see, I can't believe you're gonna do that. You're gonna sell his children. To begin with, how did it get pregnant? Anyways,
That's interesting.
so I just
Maybe.
slapped on somebody's dick like that, and yeah,
That's
I'm
so
gonna turn into
silly.
a meme doing this. That's terrible. But it's a different kind of glass. So it's a hybrid of some sort then.
Yeah, it's sort of like a hybrid between plastic and glass because it has to bend, right? Because it
Hmm.
has to fold.
It has to be flexible, yeah.
So yeah, they came up with this technology, I would say.
Or would it be just that section that's flexible, or everything else is just everything
No,
even?
no, everything is the same material actually.
Mm.
Ooh, what was that?
No, it's just Outlook. That's how it is. It's work. I mean, I'm literally in front of my desk right now with my
Oh,
iPad and three screens because it has a laptop and just two giant, not giant, two regular monitors, Dell monitors. So Adele has two Dells. So
uh,
imagine that. Yeah. So my little iPad is on the lower right, so I can do my reports and watch at the same time. I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't easily lose focus. It helps me actually concentrate more if I'm doing multiple things. So then I take a 30-minute break. Oh, every 30 minutes I have to stand up. Then
Mhm.
either I do sit-ups or I do push-ups. Sometimes a lot of times I just do half push-ups, so it's a lot more reps. And with those type of exercises, it actually helps me digest better and it helps my skin glow. Actually, it's just a lot of repetitions though. So yeah, it's kind of nice to have a better developed pectoral section, if you know what I mean. Here,
Yes, I want that.
a lot of people appreciate, the squeeziness and.
Agree.
No, you're
Agree.
squishy. That's why they like you more. In my case, they go, "This guy's so lean." No, no, I'm chunky. So that's how it is. Yeah, stocky.
Wait, there are people that like squishy, right?
A lot of people like squishy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely squishy.
If you want to be worshipped, go to the Philippines or go to several different parts of Asia, except North Korea. So don't. I would.
Why would I do that?
I don't know. You're adventurous. You're more adventurous than I am, Mr. Aries. So that's how it is. And you're a fan of that hairdo,
Okay, dude.
North Korean hairdo.
Oh, wait. Oh,
He didn't get it. Just I'm scared to say anything political online, so just Google it.
oh
Yeah.
man.
You go, oh man,
Hey,
you're not sure if you want to see
no,
it.
I'm curious now.
Well, it's definitely not this way.
Oh, that's the North Korean hairdo.
It's it needs to follow the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm.
Would you choose that hair or Elon Musk's hair?
Oh my God. That's a tough choice. I'd
uh,
rather be bald.
I'll shave my hair. I'd look
I'm
more
just saying.
military. I'll
Yeah, I'm
just be
just
more
saying.
military. That's it. That's how it is. I'll be like Demi Moore as GI Jane.
That's just
So, yeah, GI Jane. Yeah, or or I'd be like that singer from Wicked, Elphaba. She's when she went to the Grammys, I think, or Oscars, whatnot. She she didn't have hair actually. She was completely bald when she was singing Defying Gravity with Ariana Grande.
You don't remember her name, do you?
No, I don't. I don't. You
Cynthia
can't call her
Erivo.
her. Her pronouns are they them.
Really?
Yep. And she's told everybody that she's having a hard time because people aren't addressing her with her pronouns.
Oh no, come on, really?
Yeah. So we have to address her as we have to address them as they
That's
them.
kind of yeah, that's kind of hard. Cynthia Erivo is a woman who uses she/her pronouns, but she has spoken in support of non-binary community and encouraged people to use they/them pronouns.
Oh, that's what she said, right?
Yeah, I think you got confused. Actually, she is a she/her, but she
Okay.
is supportive.
Of they them. Okay,
Of
that's
the
even better.
they/them community. Yeah.
Okay. So she was bald, and I think I'll do the same. Worst case scenario, if you're giving me a choice like that, I go, you know what? Or I'll just have a crew cut, or I'll have Guile from Street Fighter's hair, Street Fighter his hair, and I'll just go, yeah.
I mean, it's
That's
very convenient in terms of maintenance to be bald. You
if
just
it's
wake up
super
and
short or main. Yeah, you're right. Or you know what Funko Pop is, right?
yes, I do.
You
The
know
big
the
head
Funko
dolls.
Pops that they're flocked that they have little. It's like feels like velvet. The texture.
Oh, not really.
Not
I
yet.
don't think I
They're
don't think I
called
saw one of these yet.
they're called flocked Funko Pops. So it's really
Hmm.
nice, but of course over time it's going to um wear
To
off.
peel, to wear
It
off.
does
Hmm.
peel. Yeah, it peels. That's why they keep him in the boxes. I think I'll have flocked hair. It's just like you think that I don't have hair, but when you touch it, you go, oh, there's some hair there. Just like a hairless cat. That's what I'll have. You know, the short haired Sphinx cat thing, that would probably
Oh,
be my hair.
I think they're cute. I love that breed.
But I heard that they can't take showers, right? You have to like wipe them or something.
No, 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 no. You have to actually shower them every other week
Hmm.
because they have very active sebaceous glands. So the regular kind of cat, the one that has fur,
Yeah.
they they only need like one bath per or maybe two per year, while the Sphinx cats they
Or
need that
never,
every
never. They don't want to
or
shower.
never. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, they need a constant bath like every other week because they produce a lot of oil through their glands, and
Oh,
the glands can get clogged. So you have to kind of squeeze. They have like on the how do you call it,
the claws,
the claws, yeah, on the claws, like
the in betweens.
at the base of the claw, they
Yeah.
produce like a kind of black substance. So you have to clean that every other week. Otherwise, it's going to get clogged. It can get infected. It's like yeah, a lot of
High
maintenance for these guys.
maintenance.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why the Egyptians had a hard time maintaining them and they turned into mummies. Got it. That's
Maybe it was that.
I guess that's what happened. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I I don't want to be buried alive just like what happened to those cats. Well, they got mummified in other words, right? In the past. So,
Yeah.
Egyptian
Wait.
cats, yeah, they were discovered.
Speaking about the past, did you see? I've been reading the news a lot, you know, the past weeks, and I saw that scientists managed to revive like a very specific breed of wolf that
Direwolf.
was,
It's a
yes,
direwolf.
that was already extinct. That was so cool. It was like,
It
wow.
wasn't a purebred direwolf. It's an altered wolf with genetic material from direwolves. So they're not purebred. So they're not
Hmm,
100% direwolves. And
hmm.
I just think that it's messing with nature and it'll have negative effects in the future. It's pretty cool, sure, but next thing you know, we have velociraptors. Paulo, your velociraptors are in my backyard again. Get rid of them because they're bothering me.
No,
They're
I think.
eating. One of them ate the cat. So there,
Oh my goodness, I think that there has to be like some sort of like what like something that people
a
can read,
regulation at
a
least, right?
regulation. Yes, it has to be something like that, even for AI, because I feel like AI is pretty much everywhere now, and people are just using as they want, and there's no such thing as like a regulation for it.
I
Like,
have a solution for all of that.
hmm,
Guess.
I don't know.
my
Oh,
telekinesis again.
okay, I received your message now.
I
Okay,
go, no, I have to save everybody. See, I told you in the end, I'm just gonna save everybody with my telekinesis. Me and my Delulu. That's always you. But if I keep pretending, it just might happen, right? That's just how it's going to be. But you're right. Regulation wise, I don't know. The scientific community just plays with biology all the time. But AI technological community, I don't think anybody can stop it anymore. We don't know what kind of future we're gonna have, um, considering the machines have gathered so much data, and I think we just need the X Men in the future. Absolutely, we need heroes in the future when the machines start taking over.
do you think that it will actually happen? Like, I don't know.
Maybe when you and I are no longer in this planet, it would happen. At least we don't have to suffer. We shouldn't we shouldn't go beyond 100 years old, right? You and I. Oh wait, I'm gonna go ahead of you, so you'll witness it. Ha! See, I won't see that anymore. I'm gonna die ahead of you. You're going to see those. You're gonna see that technological apocalypse. That's gonna be scary. I'll be flying. I'll be watching you from above and go, "Oh no, Paulo, what's happening? Okay, you're finally gonna join me in a few minutes. Okay, now you're here. Yes. Okay, they got you. Godzilla just ate you. Mecha Godzilla, to be exact. Yeah,
Oh man.
but I don't
So,
know. I don't know what the future has in store for that. Seriously.
so talking about the future, I know that you've been through what I am going through right now. How did you feel when you turned 40?
Awesome, because 40 is when a lot of possibilities open up for you. In
Hmm.
Especially here in the US, not where it came from in the Philippines, because your opportunities would become limited in the Philippines because there's an age limit to people who get hired in the Philippines in different companies. They would prefer the young and inexperienced and would rather train them young, single, inexperienced ones because they're a lot cheaper. The experienced ones get um retrenched or redundated, so to speak, in the Philippines. That's what happens. They have an
Hmm.
age preference. I know it's ageism, but it is what it is. But
Same
when I
thing in
turned
Brazil.
40, say that again.
Same thing in Brazil.
Okay. That at least they're consistent, right? Anyways, I'm looking at the positive spin of this, but I don't see anything positive about it aside from consistency. But when I turned 40, I'm more established. I have personal direction. I know exactly what I want to achieve. It's just a matter of time.
Hmm.
But I think you should have a more positive outlook because I've seen your life direction head on an upward trend. That's how I see your life. The only
Yes.
way to go now is go up. That's my advice to you as my friend. Since you've hit 40, you have nowhere else to go but to go up. You have an infinite way to fly up, but it all depends on how you use your attitude with this, and how much altitude can you gain from your attitude. Because some people dread, oh my god, I'm 40, my market value is gone, blah blah blah, and I won't learn new things. Not quite. With today's technology and the people surrounding you, you can definitely learn so much more, and you can earn so much more. Because being smart, you're on the right track. You're a tester. You do quality control, quality assurance. So if we're talking about the career path, you're on the right path, because it's part of the real needs that this world has. And next thing you know, you'll be dealing with AI. You might be the only employee left in your company. That's what's going to happen. Everything else is just going to run it in using AI technology. That's kind of scary, but you know what? You'll be the only one indispensable left. But as a person, I don't think there's nothing to worry about. But what is your biggest worry? That's my question when you
No, no,
turn
no.
40.
No, I am not actually worried about anything. I feel like a sense of accomplishment, to be honest, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Because I was remembering my 20s, and then when I was in my 20s, I didn't really think about, anything very deep. Everything was very superficial. Even my worries were very superficial. I
Very
was
short
still,
term then. Mm-hmm.
yes, I was still in college, so I was not really thinking about future, about plans for the future or anything like that. When I was in my 30s, that's when I kind of started to have like a reality shock,
Mm-hmm.
and life started to slap me in the face with a bunch of things,
Mm-hmm.
and I literally grew from pain. So in my 40s, I am kind of looking back and kind of acknowledging that everything happened and happened for a reason, and I've learned so much from all of that. So I am not really worried about anything now. I'm just feeling grateful. That's what I'm feeling.
I just think that gratitude goes a long way, and appreciate the people that supported you. Appreciate your loved ones. So that goes for everybody who's going to see this live and this recorded live stream. Be grateful. Appreciate the people that supports you. Don't ever take other people for granted, because it's an interesting journey. As we age, our journey grows along with us, and the road gets wider because we get more choices. But it's inevitable that there's some people that get lost. Actually, to give you an anonymous story, a story about an anonymous person, I'll just keep him anonymous. A friend of a friend um, had this. I will never send you this YouTube video, but he made a YouTube video saying that he is declaring peace to the entire world
Mm.
because he feels enlightened because he's been taking a lot of shrooms. He's 31, I think. And it's a declaration of peace. And I think he's going to hold a little rally at somewhere in, I don't know, Washington Heights or whatever. I don't know the venue. I couldn't even finish the video. It's a 3-minute video. When I hit 30 seconds, I go, oh, it looks like I have TikTok brain. Bye. I didn't finish it. So, um, I get the intention. I asked my friend who said that, okay, this is the video about. He was saying people should gather, bring your most valuable thing with you, and we'll all talk. And I go, why would I want to do that? Like, follow a random stranger. It sounds so cultish to me. So
Mm.
I don't know what's gonna happen. But long story short, I just think he's a little lost because he lost his job. He lost a girlfriend, or now he's living with a new girlfriend, and the girlfriend is the one that's paying for rent because he doesn't have a lot of financial capacity. It's just that I feel that when you reach the age of 30 to 35, you need to be more financially stable. You need to know what exactly you're spending for. You need to know what your priorities are. When you hit
Mhm.
40, you know exactly what you want in life. You may not know what you're going to end up as professionally or as an individual personally, but you know exactly what you're looking for in life. Like, you want stability, you want travel and adventure, you want the positive people to surround you. I mean, it's those little practical things to increase your longevity, but certain people get lost along the way. So like that friend of a friend is I don't want to intervene because I don't even know him. So he has a declaration for peace. I
Mm.
I don't know how you would react to that, Paulo. He's declaring peace to the world.
That's
He,
very deep.
actually, I'm
Very.
about to sing "Heal the World." Michael Jackson. It's what's in my head right now. Or what about us? You know that song. What about sunrise? What about rain? I don't know if you know that song.
I
I,
don't.
you do or you don't?
No, I don't.
What? You're such a baby. Well, you're
No,
young.
I know. Heal the world, make it a
Make it a
better
better
place.
place
That's
for
all I know.
you and for me and the entire alien race. There are people dying. I can't say that word. Oh my god. Unaliving.
Analyzing, please.
Yeah. Jeez, I don't want to get canceled. But yeah, I think What About Us is a good song. Like, he is fighting a storm, fighting a hurricane. Maybe you should watch that one time. Later, after this show, you should watch it. What about us? Yeah, I know every time he asks what about us, I don't have an answer for that.
What about us?
Yeah. But yeah, you said it. You're right. Actually, it's so deep to the point that I think he needs shrooms and psychedelics. Yeah, because he had an awakening. Was it him? Was he on acid? I'm not so sure if he's on acid or shrooms. But yeah, whatever, man.
Let's say that I'm not against anything that comes from nature. But if it's synthetic, I'm not okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, but it's how, so shrooms come from nature. Would you take
Yeah,
it?
I would.
You would? Oh, I know you like mushrooms.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I actually.
Especially the organic ones.
Do you know how to say? Do you know how to say mushroom in Spanish?
Nope.
Hongo.
What? Did you call me a homo?
Hongo. Hongo. Hongo.
You can't even spell homo correctly.
There you go. You just learned a new word in Spanish. Hongo.
Hongo.
Yeah.
Hongo. Hongo. It's not Congo, it's Hongo. Hongo.
Hongo. Yes.
Yeah. It's like shortcut for Nihongo. Okay, got it.
Kind
Hongo.
of. You just cut the knee and that's it.
Oh my
The
god,
rest
don't cut my knees, man. That would hurt.
you just amputate the knee.
Don't do it. Don't cut the knee. I can't. No. But yeah, so whoever's watching this, I hope you guys can see Paulo's PayPal there. I just put it the at, and he put a link on his profile. Feel free to send him $1 million because it's no big deal. It's okay. Yeah, just do that. Whoever, if you want him to be happier in his special happy birthday, do so because he has a new hairdo and he just shaved and he's all pretty today just for you guys. So please do that. And he's showing his chain because he's looking for an alpha. He's looking for an alpha top right now, just so you guys know. Yeah.
DMs are open.
DMs, slide him some DMs, that's how it
Sliding
is.
DMs.
Yeah. But kidding aside, a different topic. I kind of want to show. This is a section of our show where I get to show you some toys. Not the type of toys that you're thinking, Paulo, but this is a
Oh my
different.
god, I didn't see anything.
See, it's a sleeping Eevee.
Oh, that's so cute.
He's always beside me in bed.
Oh.
He's always asleep, and I get to play with the ears too. I got this from Walmart, so Walmart. Please sponsor our videos. I'd really appreciate it because you guys are big and rich. So please. So yeah, and
hashtag not sponsored yet.
I did not remove the tag because he's an authentic Pokemon product. There. Smells good too. And let's not forget.
Oh,
Corduroy Quaxley. Oh,
he is so cute.
look at him. Look at the butt.
Look at the butt.
Yeah, and look at the feet. All that detail.
Is this our OG from Nintendo? It is, right? Oh.
It is. It is. But in the anime, though, they call him Kowasu. I don't know why.
Kowasu?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait. Pokemon Japanese name for Pokemon?
No, maybe it's just a character, Kowasu, from the show. But look at the hand, Paolo. Look at that. Quaxley.
What I don't like about Pokemon is that they have different names in French, in Spanish, in Portuguese. Like every language has a different name. What the hell?
I don't know why, but I think the Japanese name sounds cool. But
yeah, Kowasu is actually his Japanese name.
It's his really wow. It's really Kowasu. Okay, wow.
Yeah, the Japanese name of Quaxley is Kowasu.
What's Eevee's Japanese name?
Ibui.
Evoy?
Ibui.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. Let me Google that. Eevee Japanese name. Ibui. Yeah, I was right.
Well, Eevee will always be cute, and I have all the starter Pokemons, the 3 starter Pokemons from Scarlet and Violet, Sprigatito and Fuecoco. I have them too.
You got Sprigatito?
Yeah, but this is the only Corduroy version that I have.
Aww.
See, I think he's a genius because his head is so big. No, it's because he has big hair. That's why. See the little cowlick here?
Cowlick. Oh, I was looking to Sprigatito Japanese name. Wow.
What's his Japanese name?
Nyahocha.
Nyaoha.
Nyaoha. Yeah, Nyaoha.
That's That's the name. That's her name in the anime. Nyaoha. Nyaoha.
Oh wait, do you think that hoja is because of hoja in Spanish? Because hoja in Spanish is leaf.
Yep. You remember, like Zapdos was Articuno, and who's the third one? Zapdos, Articuno, Zapdos,
Moltres.
and Moltres. Moltres, see?
Wow. It is
No,
from hoja. It is from hoja.
because of the
That
leaf, right?
yeah, that's why when they translate it to English, they put gatito because it's also a reference to Spanish.
Gatito's cat, right? A small cat, gatito.
Yeah,
Sprigatito.
it's small cat, exactly.
Sprigatito. Or
Yeah.
it could be Italian.
I
Sprigatito.
could be Italian too.
How about the female Sprigatira? Sprigatira.
Sprigatina.
Car- Karenita. Karen.
What?
Karen and Karenita.
Karenita. Oh god.
The Spanish Karen.
You just said Karen. I immediately imagined Karen as a Pokemon and with some traces of Jinx, but with shorter hair. That's weird. Karen
Or
Pokemon.
slimmer Jinx because she had body shaming issues in the past and now she's slim.
Now she went on the Ozempic and now she's slim. That's it.
we're not
What
even talking
if?
about we're not even talking about Jinx anymore.
What if for Karen to evolve, you gave her like what is the item that we used for Karen to evolve?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I think the item would be keywords. Who's two key sentences. Where's your manager? Or I will write to corporate. Those two sentences. You say any of those sentences, she'll evolve into a a high level Karen. That's
Karen too.
terrible. Uh,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, I'm going to write to corporate. It's evolving. Your Karen is evolving.
Oh my god, we are so silly. I
That's
can't
so
believe that.
terrible. I don't want to see a Karen evolve. I'm scared. I don't want to. Uh,
There
no.
is actually a trainer named Karen in Pokemon.
I used to have a coworker named Karen. I don't think I even want to talk to her anymore.
She's one of the Elite Four, actually. That there's one girl that's named Karen.
Oh boy. Well, I forgot to tell you that I have my cards here. So I
Oh, the
kind of want to
card.
give you a birthday reading. Let me just shuffle.
Yay!
What to look forward to? What can Paulo look forward to for his birth year? Because this is your new birth year. Um, for the entire year, maybe, or maybe we should just do short term for the next 3 months, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. What can Paulo look forward to in the next 3 months? Sheesh, it's such a busy day for me today. Like, after this, I have to call my brother and teach him about how to do pivot tables and VLOOKUPs for Excel. I don't know if you've done any of those in the past. Yeah,
Yeah,
those
both
are.
of them.
It's not so difficult, but it depends on how you want to interpret the data.
Yeah, exactly.
So, how do you want? Okay, I'm just about to cut them. One, two, three. Okay. All right. So, do you want to do numbers or Vegas from the top?
Let's do. Let's do from the top this time. Let's go
Okay.
different.
First card would be the Emperor, fire signs, Aries,
Oh.
Sagittarius, and Leo. But this is actually more of an Aries card, fire sign.
Hmm.
So you can expect stability. You can expect things going in better order. Whatever you're hoping for is going to fall into place. So I think you shouldn't worry too much. But the emperor requires you to have a very stern type of thinking. You should take more control of
Okay.
whatever's surrounding you. So I know there are things that you can and cannot control, but whatever you can control, take charge. Okay, be large and in charge, just like this emperor.
Okay.
Next card. The Seven of Swords. Be more so air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But the Seven of Swords would remind you that there
Mhm.
are that mental energy that you have. You need to be more strategic. You need to also interact with the people or within your orbit in a smarter way. I mean, they're not going to literally betray you, but you know it's always better to be prepared. And as you can see, this guy, he's looking from behind. There are two ways to interpret this. It's either, you know what, I think I left a few things, I better take those, or did I leave anything behind? Sure, whatnot. But then he literally looks at his back and say, okay, you're not catching me off guard. That's what the Seven of Swords is.
Okay.
Guess what the third card is?
World. Oh. Oh.
The
Oh.
world. The world rarely shows up,
Wow,
and
that's a good one.
it's I have a feeling it's a completion of a cycle, and it's I don't know, whatever you wish for, whatever you're hoping for is about to come true. That's Let's look at the first 3 months. I mean, these are the monthly cards. So Emperor,
Hmm.
the World, number 21, number 4. 21, you add 2 and 1 is going to be 3. So that's within the 3 months. This is number 7, lucky number 7. You know how it is.
Lucky number. Wow.
Yeah. Then number 4, the number of stability, like us, we have 4 brothers. But I would say you should um, get ready. Uh, Stability's coming, further stability's coming. Now that you're reaching a completion of your cycle, maybe you should start learning other things again. If you want to continue learning new languages, now I'm still pursuing my Spanish. I'm slowly learning. I think I kind of understand most, but just don't talk too fast. Then it's easy for me. But to give you, oh, here, the bottom card, which is a shadow card, the Page of Cups. It's a cup of creativity and whimsical ideas. So
Hmm.
the Page of Cups, don't neglect your creativity. I don't know if you've done some artsy things aside from singing. I don't know if you like to draw. I don't know if you have certain projects that involve art, but maybe you should try to learn something new. Actually, I kind of want to learn sculpting, clay, because George was telling me for me to create sculptures, I need soft clay, but I need wire and foil to have like a skeleton for,
Skeleton. Yeah.
yeah. But in your case, I don't know, something to think about. And you know, the Page of Cups is, aside from being whimsical, I think there's a surprise coming your way. A good surprise.
A good one.
Yes. Okay. So those are the things that you can look forward to this month. And I'm happy that the world show up.
Me
Now
too. It's a really good card.
it sounds like a JoJo card. Zawardo!
Zawardo.
Zawardo! 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th card, the Queen of Cups. Anyways, so good news, more good news coming your way. Happy birthday. And whoever sees this video, I hope you send Paulo some PayPal money so he can continue shopping. Much appreciated in advance. But whoever's going to watch this, thank you in advance. And you're one who watched earlier or who's watching now, we want to share our blessings with you. You deserve it too. You're helping our channel grow. Any words of messages to our viewers, Paula, aside from don't be dumb? Is there anything else that you'd like to tell them?
Yeah,
Birthday boy?
don't be dumb is the standard, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if I could give an advice today, would
Hmm.
be thinking about the ones that I already gave, trying to go to a different route. Yeah. Um, let me see here. Didn't really quite prepare for that. It's going to be improved.
Hmm. Yeah.
But don't ignore, never ignore your gut. At the
Hmm.
beginning of this life, we were talking about situations where you have a gut feeling, and usually uh, people take that feeling for granted, and they go like, ah, it's not nothing's gonna happen. But
It'll be okay. They'd say daijobu, daijobu.
if you do have something, like if you have like a good feeling that something is not gonna work, it's not gonna be fine, it's not gonna be okay, follow that,
Hmm.
because it's like an instinct, a sixth sense that we have. So yeah, we need to listen to ourselves more in that department, I would say.
You definitely have to follow your intuition. Absolutely.
Follow your gut always.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb.
Don't be dumb. Don't ever be. No. But those are wise words from our birthday boy, who has 2 days of his birthday, yesterday and today, because I practice the same thing. I practice my Philippines birthday and my Eastern time birthday. So I get to celebrate birthday twice in a year. Yeah. But Paolo, thank you. Thank you for joining. And I hope you found that reading enlightening. And let me know if you need anything else. Whoever it is here that's interested in a reading, just book your readings to Tarot Paladin, or just send me a message. And if you're an alpha top dog, just DM Paolo whenever you feel like. Okay. Don't forget, Paolo, when I turn 50, I'm going to hire a bear stripper, so you better be there.
Deal. Deal.
All right. I'll see you later. So, you're still playing Ragnarok? Are you literally playing Ragnarok right now?
No, right now, but I am still playing, but not right now.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised that you're not playing right now. I was expecting, I wonder if he's still, farming right now. That's
No, I was playing earlier, but not right now.
not right now. Okay. Oh, how polite. That's so nice of you. Well, anyways, I'll see you later. Bye. Happy birthday. Take
Bye. Thank
care.
you. Take
Later.
care. Later.
Bye.
Bye.